Good morning, it's 5 a.m. and I'm gonna go and meet up with Anna to watch the sunrise. So I'm gonna go drive there now. See you soon. Good morning. It is the following day from my intro. So yesterday we just went and watched the sunrise at Bronte Beach, which was so nice. It's the first sunrise that I've watched this spring, because it's spring now. And Sydney has now clicked over to daylight savings, so we are an hour ahead of the rest of Australia. I'm not too sure if any other states do daylight savings. I'll have to look it up, but which means right now it would be 8 a.m. in Queensland, but it is 9 a.m. in Sydney, New South Wales. So yeah, that means that, you know, as the weather gets hotter in Australia, the sun comes up quicker, like sooner. So the sun is actually technically coming up at like 5:30 a.m. but in Sydney it's 6:30 a.m. So it's actually really doable to go and watch the sunrise, because it's not like you've got to get up at a ridiculous time to go and watch it. So I really like that about daylight savings, as well as the sun goes down later, so we get more daylight of the day, which is a win-win for people that have like regular jobs where you start at a reasonable time. I feel like it does suck for anybody who has to get up super early. Like my dad, he gets up at like 4:30 a.m. to start his day. So daylight savings would suck for him, because that means that he would have to get up at like 3:30 a.m. technically. But then you get the same amount of sleep. It just would suck for him, because then it's more of his morning that is like dark outside. So I get it. I get how some people don't like it. I, however, love it. And you know, the days are getting warmer, so it is really nice. I'm loving it. But for this video, you know, I actually don't have like a whole lot planned for it. I think that I'm gonna do this video as like a reset video, just because I have really fallen off track lately. So I don't know, I just think that like this time of the year, you know, it's hard to stay like on track the whole year. So like, for example, I have not been to the gym in a really long time, and my eating habits are not good either. I find myself forgetting to eat, which is really bad. Yet I feel like I have no motivation to like be making food, because like I just make things myself because we work from home, so I can just easily whip something up. However, I just have no motivation, and like also, I don't know if anybody else gets this, but sometimes I get in these slumps where like I actually don't feel like anything, so then I would rather not eat, which is like really bad. But it just happens, and then I'll eat, like I won't eat until the point where I'm like starving, and then I just like eat anything that I can find. So it's very bad. I need to get that habit out. and better habits in. So I thought that this video could be like a getting back on track, reset kind of video. I also have to like clean the whole apartment. I have so much washing to do. I have no groceries. So I think that, you know, it might be satisfying for some people to watch this. So yeah, my to-do list today, I have a little to-do list here. So first on the list, I've got full clean of house, restocking fridge. Restocking fridge comes with us getting groceries. I usually get my groceries delivered because I hate grocery shopping, but I've left it so late because we have absolutely nothing in the house. And I was gonna go to the gym before I got groceries, but I haven't eaten yet today. See, this is my thing. I haven't eaten yet and I'm not hungry. And then what I'll do is I'll go to the gym, not even thinking because it's not even on my mind. And then I'll work out and then I'll feel sick. Anyways, so we'll have to do grocery shopping first. So full clean of house, grocery shopping. Oh, and then my partner's German and he loves German pretzels. And I have been testing out like recipes making pretzels at home because in Sydney, German bakeries are extremely expensive. Like a pretzel is like $5-6. It's ridiculous. You know, in Germany, they're like, what, €2? Not even that. Something like that. So I've been making them myself and they're actually turning out very good. Yes, reorganizing pantry, the gym, self-care. I do self-care. I do like a whole routine of my self-care like once a week and I need to do that, which consists of, well, I washed my hair yesterday, but usually it consists of like washing my hair, shaving, exfoliating, doing a tan if I'm pale, which I am. I'm just pale most of the time. Plus, I feel like I'm probably more prone to getting like sun damage, like skin cancer if I'm older from some sun damage because I don't have the natural glowy tan skin. So I prefer to like just use fake tan instead of even trying to get a natural tan because it just doesn't really work and I just get more freckles. So, and then I have a lot of laundry, like washing to do. So I did some of that yesterday, but we're gonna continue with that. So we have a big day of just like a reset day. First things first, I think we'll go grocery shopping first. So I'll get ready for that and then we'll go. I should probably write down what I need from the grocery store. So milk, completely out. Eggs, completely out of eggs. None. And then I'm completely out of the stuff that I need to make pretzels and bread because I make my own bread at home sometimes as well. I'll do that. So I need, I'm out of Vegemite and peanut butter. Actually, if anybody has ever traveled Australia, and obviously Vegemite is Australian, everyone that I know, except for Anna, that is a foreigner, hates Vegemite. They think it's so disgusting. And I feel like I don't know a single Australian that doesn't like Vegemite. So I think that it's like, you just grow up with it as a kid and then you just love it. And I don't know if anybody has tried Vegemite, like I'll insert a photo of what it looks like here. The best way to have Vegemite is like on white bread, like toasted with like butter and some Vegemite. That's what I think. Or like a little really like soft bread, like a sandwich. It just is like, reminds me of my childhood. Every time I had the vomiting bug when I was like a child, my mum would give me lemonade and Vegemite toast, like a piece of Vegemite toast. So I just think of it as like a healing power. Every time I feel sick, I just eat Vegemite toast and I feel better. It's so good. So yeah, if anybody has tried it, let me know if you hate it or you like it. All right, well, I'm gonna go get ready and then we'll go. So I just finished with grocery shopping. It was expensive as hell, but I needed to get a bunch of things, so I guess that's fine. Now we can take that off the list. I did think of one other thing that I needed to do, which was Binky is out of cat grass. His cat grass died and he loves cat grass. So I might quickly duck into Bunnings, grab some cat grass and then go home. So yeah, we'll probably do that. Just because I feel bad for him because he loves having cat grass. And now he's wanting to eat all of my other plants, which I hate because he destroys them and then they start dying. So I'll quickly go grab him some cat grass because Bunnings is literally just down the road. And then we'll go home and unpack all the groceries. Just got Binky's cat grass, so he'll love that. Although they say that they're like baby sprouting cat grass, so I might need to keep him off it for a while because he will like demolish the whole thing. Hello, it is the following day. This morning I didn't end up doing like my self-care routine or anything yesterday. I did it this morning. So today's Sunday and I just like exfoliated all of my skin, I moisturized, and then I just put on some like subtle fake tan to give myself some color for the week. I've just driven to Anna's because we're gonna keep planning. So with me and my best friends in Sydney are going to Europe next year. We booked our flights last week, which was so exciting, just our flights there. And now we're going for like 3-4 weeks. So we need to like plan everything out now. And me and Anna are like the planners of the group. And then Amy and Andrea are just happy to like sit back and chill. So I'm just at Anna's now to do some more planning for Europe. I brought us some energy drinks and I bought some homemade pretzels for my little German friend because she's German. Pretzels are German, so she'll like that. So just look how pretty this wall of flowers is outside the little complex that she lives in. It's so cute, I love it. Anna's homemade sausage rolls. They look scrumptious. So we're just sitting down now planning our Europe trip. To start off with, we're flying into Paris. So we've already booked our flights to Paris. We're only spending like the day we fly in and then another night and then we're leaving, just because I don't think like, I don't know if there's a whole lot to see in Paris. And like, plus I've seen all of those videos on Instagram and TikTok where it's like Instagram versus reality of Paris. So we don't want to be stuck there for too long if it's actually not very nice.
Hello.
And then from Paris, we fly into Naples in Italy. And then we're going to catch like a shuttle car or whatever to Amalfi Coast. So we're just looking at accommodation for Amalfi. Well, we're just doing a whole debrief of where we're going, what accommodation, because we kind of want to book everything in now. So then from Amalfi, we were going to go to Lake Como and Venice, but we have a budget that we're trying to stick within. And if we add those two, we kind of just go way over budget because it just ends up being quite expensive. So we're going to see what it's like if we ditch those two. And then
the travel effort is kind of
exactly like, because Amalfi's down here, then we would have to either fly or like drive all the way back up and then to Venice. And then from Venice, we're going to Croatia. We were going to go to Croatia. So it just ends up being like not only travel money, accommodation, it just ends up being a bit more expensive. So we're ditching that idea and we're going from, is it Naples to Dubrovnik then in Croatia. And then we're just, so since we're getting rid of two of the places, then we get to spend longer in other places. So then we'll spend how many days in Dubrovnik or Croatia? Look at our little girls' plan trips. Very pretty.
So it's 3 full days and 2 half days.
Yeah. And then from Croatia, we go to Greece, which I'm most excited for. Well, I think I'm excited for all of it, but like, there's just something about the Greek islands that I just really, really want to see. Now, we've both been, like, Anna's from Germany, so she's done Europe a lot. She's from Europe. And I've been to Europe before, but our other 2 friends have not. So that's going to be exciting for them. But yes, then we're going to be doing Santorini, Mykonos, and then I think Milos. So we're just looking at accommodation for all of them now.
Like, we found most of them, but just checking if there's any better deals.
Any better deals, yeah.
And just double checking everything.
Yeah.
And if it's 4 nights.
And then you don't realize how much actually goes into planning a trip, and you have to do it so far in advance because places are already getting booked up now.
Yep.
And we don't go till next year in July, and it's October now. So if boys were planning this trip, they would do it the day before.
And still manage to have an awesome trip.
I know, they just have no care in the world.
They just don't care about accommodation. They're happy to stay in a shitty place as long as they get to explore.
Yeah, like my boyfriend's just the worst for planning things ever. Like, I don't think that I'm going to even know when he's going to meet me in Europe until like a month before we leave. So,
literally,
gosh, who knows? But yes, we'll check in when maybe we're booking some more stuff. So that's what we've got going at the moment.